Oh hi, I hear that you want to be rich, like mega rich or something? Your wish shall be granted. Let's talk. Hello financiers, this is the Finance Queen. Welcome to my channel and I invite you to subscribe to the channel if you like finance content and give this video a thumbs up, specifically if you like my content. Now without further ado, let's get into the video because this is a very important topic. We're going to discuss the three main things, or the three mistakes, shall we say, that you should never make if you want to be mega rich. Now, being mega rich is probably something everybody thinks about, but not everybody gets there. So what are the three main mistakes or the three things that you're doing at the moment which is keeping you away from being mega rich? Let's talk about those things and let's talk about how these three things can help you get to that level and what are the mega rich people actually doing that you are not. Let's start. So let's begin and start talking about the mistakes you should be avoiding right now. Point number one, never underestimate the value of a coach. Now, a great teacher in life is going to get you from point A to B a lot quicker. You are going to get from point A to B anyway, let's be honest. The only difference is with a teacher, you might get there faster with a more clearer understanding and a clearer path. However, let's say you were to do things on your own, then of course you can do that. The only problem is it's going to take you a long time, you're going to be slower, and you're going to make so many mistakes on the way that learning from your mistakes, making those mistakes, correcting those mistakes, fixing those mistakes, the cycle goes on. That wastes a lot of time. It takes away a lot of energy and time from you. And that time and energy you could actually be spending on more productive stuff that could actually be making you more money. But since you're so busy learning from unnecessary things, which could have been prevented only if you had a great mentor guiding you through the process. Personally, what I have learned from having my very own mentor is that it really does save you a lot of time, which that time you would be spending doing unnecessary things that really don't contribute towards the process of making more money. And so it does save you time. Yes, it may cost you a lot more in the meanwhile. However, for the long run, it does save you a lot of energy, a lot of time, and you get so much clarity and guidance on the things that you probably never even thought about. And that is one thing the mega rich do focus on. They always have teachers on their side. It could be their father, and not everybody is that lucky. Then probably maybe it's one of their uncles, and now if they don't have an uncle, then it's probably one of the neighbors. If they don't have neighbors, then it's probably a teacher that they somehow through their journey of life they figured out, they found out, they met a person by chance who actually ended up being their mentor, that they worked together, learned something from, and they joined hands and did ventures together and all of that good stuff. So never deny the importance of a great mentor, a great coach, a great teacher, because these people on the way are going to help you save a lot of time and a lot of energy which otherwise would have been wasted anyway. Do remember, while you're at the search of a mentor, make sure you have a mentor that's doing really well in life. It's one thing to have unsolicited advice that actually we can have from every Tom, Dick and Harry, but is that really gonna work for us with our big vision of being mega rich? No, it will never be beneficial to you. So stop listening to every third person that comes and gives you advice, because not everybody knows what they're talking about. Yes, it may seem like they know what they're saying, but truly, do they really? That's something to think about. And only you will be able to say, okay, wait a minute, this person probably doesn't have a vision that I do. So whatever they teach, are they really going to be matching up to that level of what I want in life? If yes, then you have a great teacher on your side. And if no, then please don't even waste your time and get a great coach. Number two, if you want to be mega rich, think like one and move like one. And no, that does not mean spending and flexing. Now, hear me out on this, because this is a little controversial because many people have different opinions on that. The mega rich mindset is making more money every day, even whilst you're sleeping. The mediocre mindset is, okay, how can I make a little bit more? Stretch it out just a little bit more. Save just a little bit more so I can flex a little more. So I can show everything on social media a little bit more. So I can flex around my friends a little bit more. And maybe I can impress those girls I like a little bit more. And that's one mistake you're doing at the moment, because the mega rich don't think like that. They have nobody to impress. They're probably just walking down Rodeo Drive, literally in their PJs. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you know where I'm going with this. They don't have anybody to impress. They know what they're doing, and they're very self-assured in that way because they're focused on the right thing. They're not focused on flexing and impressing. That's rather a mediocre mindset. Rather, they are busy trying to make a lot more money day and night. And so flexing and spending for them becomes more like a secondary thing where it's like, yeah, I just got a Rolex casually walking down Rodeo Drive, no big deal. Whilst a mediocre mindset would be like, let me save just a little bit more so I can buy this. They're probably going to go way out of their league and buy something which is totally out of their budget, or they probably are going to go and buy a fake designer, which is the worst investment you'll make anyway. And it does make you look stupid. Hey, did you see what I recently got? Oh my god, it was so expensive. I saved up my whole month's salary and I bought this Rolex. I mean, look at me. Oh, I can't believe I'm so blessed and da da da. Talk. It is a lot of talk. Yeah. It took away my whole month's salary, but no problem. I can make it back again next month. You know, money should never be a problem. We should never really focus too much on money. We should never worry about money. We should not think about money. We should never talk about money. You know what? Money comes and goes, no problem. Really? If that's the truth, then why did you do all of this in the first place? And why put so much energy into all of this? For what? Exactly. There was no need for that. And then they go as far as where they also post everything on social media just to prove a point. So why spend all your energy and time doing these things if you really think money should not be a talk of the town? You should talk about money. In fact, the earliest you start talking about money, the more knowledgeable you will become on the subject. And as I always say on this channel, knowledge is money in this century. So never underestimate the power of knowledge, because knowledge is that only thing that will make you more money, not flexing. So you see the difference here? A mega rich mindset is, okay, what can I make? What can I create? What can I produce? Who can I collaborate with? Who can I join hands and do joint ventures with? Who can I serve? What can I do? How much more value can I bring? And then the money is always a byproduct of it all anyway. So if you think about it, the mega rich don't really work for the money. Money actually works for them. Think about it. If you want to know more on the subject, don't forget you can also sign up to my free newsletter where you get weekly emails from my side where I discuss and tell you a lot of ideas about how to make more money, all about social media and how you can use that to utilize for your business and make more money in return, and also a lot about coaching. So if you want to know all of these things, might as well sign up to my free newsletter. Link is given down below. Let's move on to our next point. This is the third mistake you're probably doing. Please, can you stop underestimating the value of a credit card? Now, probably you have already messed up your credit score if you're watching me right now. If you have not, then maybe you're somebody who has a bad relationship with credit cards in general because you don't trust yourself with credit cards. Now think about what a limiting belief that really is. Me saying, I don't trust myself with credit cards. How does that sound? That's very limiting, and that's a lot of self-doubt that radiates through that statement itself. Does that radiate richness in any sense at all? No, it doesn't. So why would you even have that belief? You need to stop this mistake, actually believe in credit cards, build up that credit score, because that's really important. Now, if you think like the mega rich, what do? They have great credit score, first of all. Even if they don't, they're always working to achieve that. They're working towards it, right? And coming to with credit cards, you are sitting here in fear, thinking, okay, let me just stay away from credit cards for as long as I possibly can. What a big mistake that is, because meanwhile, the mega rich person is building up more trust with the banks, they build up more credit ratings, and they have like an unlimited limit on their credit cards, which means, of course, they can have more money whenever they like, and they can spend whenever they really need to. So in case of emergency, they always have tons of money available for them. So please go and have a credit card. If you want to sign up for a credit card, you have some options I've given you down below in the description. Make sure you check all the links and sign up for a credit card today and try to build your credit score and improve on that. And make sure you use those credit cards and your payments are done on time. In this game of money, trust with a bank is everything. So building more trust with banks will give you all the money that you want in life. Literally, the mega rich people can sit with the bank, have a cup of coffee, laugh, crack a few jokes, sit and talk, and have another loan taken out straight away, even though they might have a previous loan already that's not been paid yet in full. See, that's the level where you want to get to. You have to build trust with the bank, and you need to stop focusing on flexing, rather start focusing on building assets, building businesses, and building great credit scores, and eventually, of course, great relationships with the banks also. Get to that level where banks would call you themselves to offer you another loan. So what you do is focus on your personal wealth, your assets, your credit scores, and building great relationships with the banks. That will give you unlimited amount of money to work with in your future to make even more money. And this is how this cycle goes. Money, more money makes even more money. That's how it goes. This is the game of money. And don't forget, knowledge is money in this century. And if you want more knowledge on making money, then check out the links in the description below. There's some useful books that I want you to read right now. Thank you so much for watching, Financers. Until my next video, take care of your finances, and don't forget, you can also follow me on Instagram. And if you like content regarding finance and money, you know who to subscribe to. This is the Finance Queen. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.